Hi students, welcome back to Medico. The NEET PG results are out and some of you might have achieved your dream scores, some of you might have not, and some who achieved their dream scores want to improve and get a better score in the INI-CET coming in November. So whatsoever, the next big thing that is happening is the November INI-CET, and most of you would be planning for an awesome run towards INI-CET that is happening. So we have hardly 70 to 80 days to go for the exam, and most of you will be wondering how to start revising and how to start planning to reach your target score in INI-CET. So as I've already told in our previous videos, Medico has devised the perfect revision plan for you for your INI-CET via the bootcamp that is going to happen for INI-CET from 1st of September. So this is just a video to tell you the structure of our program in 1st September, that is a bootcamp for INI-CET. So what's a bootcamp? See, I have always told that INI-CET is about getting that 155 to 165 questions correct to come into top 100. But all of you need to get that 130 to 135 questions correct. That is the baseline which everyone knows in India. For example, a brachial plexus question, or let's say a blood supply of brain type of question, which everyone knows. And there will be some specific questions like tumor markers or new research areas or like hi-fi things in medicine and surgery, which is the higher end, which no one gets right. So that is why in INI-CET nobody has ever got more than 165 to 170 questions correct. Everyone loses 45 to 30 questions correct. So to get the gap between the top ranker and the baseline of around 5,000 onwards is just 15-20 questions. But to get this 15-20 questions, you need to revise your original notes, your original systems, that is to get the baseline 130, and above that the deeper topics that you need to study specifically and stress we will be covering in the bootcamp series as pointers for you to learn more. It doesn't mean that, for example, I'm going to teach you something on the embryonical development of intestine or the development of digestive system. That doesn't mean that you have to stop there. The digestive system development is important, means everything is important. Development of the nephros, metanephros and mesonephros, development of the reproductive system, development of the lungs, heart, everything is important around that area, right? So that is the idea of the program. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a live discussion on each topic. Let's say, I will give an example. On September 1st, imagine that we're going to do anatomy, okay? So we are going to do anatomy from morning around 8:39 to evening 6:37 in 2 sessions. The morning will be the live discussion of all the questions of these high-heeled, hot competency areas of INI-CET going in depth. And then we will stop it by evening, around 2 more hours left as a second session, where we will take all the images alone in asked in the last 5 years in INI-CET and the entire subject together and discuss the images alone to give you a focus on image-based questions and the applications around these topics. So it will be 2 parts in the bootcamp. One is the hardcore competency review of the entire subject, connecting you to each and every topic, and then a second smaller session of discussing all the images of the particular subject. Understood? So that is what is done on the day 1, and then you will get 2 days to study. Like after first day anatomy, 2 days to revise or 1 day to revise anatomy by yourself from your primary notes, so that you can make sure that you get the 130 base correct. Understood? If not, studying this high yield area alone will never get you INI-CET. You have to make your fundamentals and basics strong and revise everything up. It's very, very important. Understood? So you do that 1 day revision and then you write the anatomy exam on the second day evening in the Medico app. And the next day, let's say if it is dermatology, 1 day dermatology, same thing. Morning the competency review topic question discussion, evening the image-based question discussion. Next day time for you to study by yourself, evening exam. Then it's 2 days medicine. 2 days we'll discuss all the systems like this. Morning you will discuss the competency review topics. After that, evening image discussions. 2 to 3 days holiday, and third day evening exam. So that you are having a revision track to come back to your original notes, understand these are the areas to study, focus and learn more or go deeper. Also review a quick review of all the images and topics in the subject and making sure you touch your base notes completely, so that you're going to improve from week on week. So how do we assess that? Every week there will be an INI-CET mock test happening in Medico app, which you can come in and take, so that you will understand your score is improving or not. For example, let's say we started at 550, or let's say we started at 500 as your GT score. Now next week it should change to 520 or 515. Next week should be 550. Next week should be 575. So that we are improving week on week as we finish more and more subjects revising towards the November INI-CET. So we will finish everything by around October half, and then we will give a final dash. That is a topping up of all the core yield topics. Like for example, if you're taking SPM, it is all about infections, epidemiology, biostatistics, national communicable programs, like non-communicable disease. So these are the hot topics inside SPM, right? Biochemistry, it is genetics, genetics and molecular technical biology, enzyme blockers, key limiters. These are in biochemistry. Same way in physiology, we have the curves, the graphs, the numbers. pharmacology also, numbers and newer areas. So each and every subject, it has some nuanced niche areas where the high yield question, the 3 to 4 questions that decides your rank in top 100 will come. There's no point in studying that unless you finish the base as well as the core areas. So in this context, we will be finishing the entire INICET revision program over the next 70 to 80 days till your November exam over a INICET bootcamp review and a final dash of the high yield niche topics also to get the higher end questions. So the entire program is also connected to the PYQ PYT series in the Medico app. So if you are wanting to get that PYQ PYT series of last 5 years of questions, please feel free to go back to the YouTube, to the Medico app and register for the platform program, and you will get the printed workbook materials and the entire notes actually delivered to you at your home as a free package of the program. And most importantly, this entire revision program that we do is completely free for all till your November INICET exam. And we want you to engage, come, sit, study, ask questions, keep the schedule, and make sure you are consistently preparing for 10 to 12 hours every single day towards your exam. I hope all of you have a wonderful run towards your INICET exam and you're able to reach your target score. Let's forget about everything that has been lost, everything that has not been achieved in your NEET PG exam, and focus towards that goal, November INICET 2024. All the best. Thank you.